What should be at least 5x cheaper than it is? Graphing calculators. Prescription meds. Funerals edit when I die I'm getting turned into a tree. Food. Due to commissions, a kilo of onion costs more than onion imported from China. That is the case for most good items. Bangladesh here. Printer ink. Transaction fees. EpiPen. For something that could potentially save a life shouldn't cost that much. Some people even carry an expired EpiPen because they can't afford to get a new one. College textbooks, they are charging insane prices and switching the required books often. Fucking I care. Glasses and contacts. I'm lucky with decent health insurance that the style of glasses that I wear is only $20 copay, but Jesus, it's also expensive. Medicine. As a pharmacy owner, you guys have no idea how dirt cheap some medicines are. Generic prednisone costs just a few cents, some ampules cost just $1, cheapest birth control costs less than $1. It's that fucked up. Insulin. Education. Almost everywhere but here, mobile phone and the internet. Look at the prices in France, you'd see what a successful competition policy is about. I pay €5 months of mobile phone for unlimited calls and much more data that I can use. I pay €13 month for unlimited internet at home. I've heard that in US or most countries in Asia, you throw almost $100 for kind of the same service. Groceries. Dental work. Insulin. Ambulance rides. Sanitary products. Dental care. Why are teeth a luxury? Sunglasses. Pieces of plastic with 1,000 markup. Housing. Most medicine a pharmaceutical company has a monopoly of. That industry is so full of scumbags. American health care premiums. Ours just went up to $1,600 a month. That's $21,000 a year, and that's with a $16,000 deductible. And this was the second cheapest plan, and we didn't take all the add-ons they offer now either, so it could have been even more. Fuck you insurance companies. Fuck you. Living is literally everything too annoying of an answer. Because that's my answer. Inflation and cost of living are destroying me right now. Buying games in the PlayStation Store. Old games cost the same as when they came out, whereas the disc costs a quarter of that. Like, who the hell is going to pay €60 for NBA 2K19? Pads and tampons. Like, mate, I didn't choose to have periods every month. It should not be that pricey, especially since we are 3 women in our household. We need to have them accessible all the time. Water. How the fuck is it cheaper to buy a store brand energy drink? Housing, higher education, and medical care. Anything wedding. The markup is a joke. Getting an education. Food, you shouldn't have to choose between food or bills. A charge cable. Ambulance rides, my sibling got picked up in one and later found out it was out of range of her insurance and had to pay a bunch of money. She was literally dead and we just called 911 and that's who came. It's not like we had a choice. And you know what, along with that, insurance could be cheaper too. Baby stuff. Why do my child's clothes cost more than mine brand new? House, why living box so expense? Diamonds. They're basically worthless. Edit, I'd also like to say Peloton bikes are also worthless and a scam. You have to buy special shoes just to ride a glorified stationary bike. That's technology that's been around for decades. All they did was put a TV on a bike and then said $K it, let's make them buy shoes as well. Laterally all the Sims for DLC. I don't know what he is thinking, but their DLCs are beyond outrageous. I'd go as far to call it a pure embarrassment and the embodiment of cooperate greed. Tampons. Why is toilet paper free in public restrooms but I have to pay $15 for something that is just as much of a necessity? Anything that is essential to life and survival. Health care. Cost of living. I hate living in an economy set to hard mode. College. Hearing aids. They cost thousands of dollars and have about the same level of technology as modern, wireless earbuds. Chemo. I do injections at home. It's ridiculously expensive. Phones these days. Like, damn. I don't even pay that much for a capable laptop. Therapy. We all deserve access to help, and sometimes people can't afford to pay for that help. It doesn't matter if they're broke or not. Everyone should have a right to get that help. It hurts me all the time thinking of the people that therapists' offices decline, not caring about what happens to them. Baby formula. Why must I pay ridiculous prices just to feed my child? I want him to thrive, but nope, you get smacked with awful prices for food for a child. Anything for a wedding. You can buy most party supplies cheap but slap wedding on the label and you're looking at paying a premium. Also, weddings. Ink cartridges, there's an advert for them at the top of this post too. Education and healthcare. It's 2022, these should be basic human rights. Printer ink, insulin, tampons and razors, pasta at restaurants, soft drinks in restaurants. Because they are at least 5x their original prices. Housing. Had several professors that published their own textbooks for their classes, and one was not shy about declaring the fact that he did so purely for profit. Housing. Some people talk so much about how disgusting they think homeless people are, yet an apartment can cost so much to get access to. You have to pay your deposit which you are not getting back anyway, and several months' rent. Who the hell has that amount of money? Prescription eyeglasses, insulin, cocaine, anything Apple makes. Especially a fucking piece of microfiber cloth, and also those dreaded $1,000 stand and wheels Apple made for Mac Pros. Ridiculous. Cat trees. Diamonds. They're not as rare as we've been led to believe. Housing and healthcare. Damn parking. Recently left the car in a paid parking lot for 2 hours. The price was not indicated. I ended up paying $32. Beef jerky, damn it. Healthy lifestyle choices. No wonder there are so many obese people and health concerns walking around. Motherfucking cereal shit. By the time you pour milk into that bitch, you're eating a $5 bowl of corn. Fuck that noise. Healthcare. Spot the American. Having your own house. Saline solution for contacts. Batteries. Healthcare. Basic needs, etc. Housing. Healthcare.